It's Hoang with Hands-On Therapy Services, and I wanted to talk to you today about some tips on how to break into the hand therapy world. I know that it can be really difficult because I was once a new grad long time ago. Many moons ago. No. But I remember it was hard when I came out. I felt like the market was oversaturated, as I feel it is again now. Unless you're willing to move out into the boonies or move to different areas. Big cities can be oversaturated with therapists, and sometimes it's about finding just some experience, and then it goes into finding the right experience, right? So I have Nicole here. She's going to give us some tips on how to break into the hand therapy world, because she recently broke into the hand therapy world, and I thought you might believe her a little bit more than you believe me. So Nicole, come have a seat.
All right, I'll hold it.
And tell everyone in our hand therapy community how to break into the hand therapy world.
Okay, tips from a new pro. You're going to break in with a lot of determination. You need to keep at it. Keep an open mind. And my biggest tip to you is networking. Talk to anybody and everybody. Network on, I know they have the forum groups on social media. I know, Hoang's coming back. I know a lot of local businesses. Don't mind if you reach out, much as I did to Hoang. I reached out 2 years ago, and I said, hey, I'm interested in this and this.
And I said, no.
And I said, okay, I'll just be here in the background. And then when she did need someone, I was the first one there. So, but networking, because you never know who you're going to run into, who is going to come around the corner with something else.
Can you tell everyone how to network? Like, you're saying network, but sometimes people don't know where to go or what to do.
That's a good point. So networking is, I made it a point to get on any professional website. I got into LinkedIn, set up my profile. I did some exploring on Facebook. I know they have OT forums here and there, especially separated in Florida. They have it by state and district.
Actually, just in Miami. It's South Florida. But I haven't found anywhere else. If you guys belong to a forum in another state or another area in Florida, leave me a comment and let me know which forums. But I've tried looking on Facebook at different forums, and I didn't see too many. Did you look elsewhere?
I've only ever been in Miami.
Oh.
So
wow.
I guess I'm a little biased to South Florida. But so I did search Miami, and there were the two. But and then on Instagram also, because people are now very into social media coaching, and businesses are a lot more vocal and present on social media. So I found it helpful to follow a few legitimate people. And not just that.
I'm legitimate?
What? Yeah. And fun fact, I actually heard about Hoang and her business at a hand course in Baltimore from a whole different human being who's from Maine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And that was the first time I reached out to you.
I had no idea. I thought you reached out to me on LinkedIn because you were working at a hospital I used to work at.
That too, but that's just a good example of, you never know who's around. The therapy
kind of
world,
a small world.
Yes, as saturated as it can be, it's so small. I started out working for a peds clinic, graduated with somebody who now owns a peds clinic in South Florida, so it's full circle. You never know. And just wherever you're working, also network with your employees, with your staff, with students, with supervisors. You never know where you're going to run into them. If you also might need a recommendation, you can't burn bridges. You have to network.
I always tell my former students as well as volunteers to, it's up to them to keep in touch with me if they have any questions, if they have any concerns. They just, I have some of them who reach back out to me, ask me to take a look at their resume. Sometimes you graduate and you think that you have this resume and you're like, why is nobody calling me? And, for the people that I know, I will take a look at their resume and give them some feedback in terms of how they could change it. So, people will want to call them back. So if you haven't seen the video yet, there's another video that I did all about my 2 top tips for resumes. So look that up. But yeah, I always tell the students and the volunteers that get into OT always to reach out. So if you have a CI, someone in the community that you've met that like, you should reach out to them.
Yep. You never know who's going to be open to just hearing what you have to say, offering to have you come in and shadow. Most places don't, but it's good to just get to know who's in your area.
It's worth asking, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I said no, and look.
Here I am.
So you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
When someone will turn around and say yes at a later point in time.
Yes. So hope this helps.
Thank you, Nicole. I think it did help. I hope that you're helping tons of occupational therapists, occupational therapy assistants out there to find the people that they can network with.
Yes. Hope this is helpful.
So if it did help you, leave us a comment and like our video and subscribe. See you next time.